Nekot is here. It is yet another terminal utility for interacting with both local and cloud large language models through an intuitive keyboard driven interface. I have covered heaps of such tools. If you go to my channel, search with TUI, and you will see that there are plenty which we already have covered. I have gone through this tool and it seems like it is just similar to various other tools, but we have a choice. So let's get right into it. In this video we are going to install and then we are going to check out it with Ollama based local models. You can of course use it with OpenAI, Gemini, and I think OpenAI is default. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member as that helps a lot. Also please follow me on X if you like, if you are looking for AI updates without fluff, without hype or various other tidbits which I post on this social media platform. So going back to this Nekot, this is what it looks like. As you can see, this provides a lot of LLMs to be interacted with. It is a single binary application with zero dependencies that supports multiple providers, and that makes it quite versatile, which is quite good thing. And the tool features a terminal user interface with chat session management, settings, presets for different personas, even image support, text selection tools with VLM like line selection, multiple themes, and cross platform compatibility, which means you can run it on Linux, Mac, or Windows. So let's get right into it. There is not much to talk about in terms of features because it's just a terminal interface. That's it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to install Ollama and then we will be talking with one of the models. Maybe I will go with this GPT OSS model. If you don't know what Ollama is, it is one of the good starting point when you are looking to interact the models in context format locally. I'm going to use this Ubuntu system. I have one GPU card NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. If you're looking to rent a GPU or VM or CPU on very affordable price, you can find the link to Mass Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for a range of GPUs. And if you don't know how to install Ollama, just go to ollama.com, click on download for Linux, grab this, or for Windows and Mac. Accordingly, just grab whatever you like and then run this curl command. And I would highly suggest, even if you are running the older version, just upgrade it like this. And I have a full video on the upgrade side of things. So Llama is installed. I'm just going to download this GPT OSS model. I'm just going to clear the screen and you can first check. It says Ollama is not running, so I'm just going to start the service. And now that should give me the list. Nothing is running, which is fine. I'll just do Ollama pull, which is going to download this model. Shouldn't take too long. The speed is quite good, as you can see. And the model is now installed. You can also check it out. So Ollama side of things are good. Now let's install Nekot. You can get a pre-built exe from their website, or you can simply run this command. And it has very quickly installed the Nekot. Now, one thing to note down, especially in Linux, is that make sure that if you're using bash, then do sudo bash, or if you're not, just do sudo sh. So make sure that you have specified that, otherwise it is going to give you the error. Okay, now everything looks good. We can quickly check the help just to make sure everything looks good here, and you can see it does. By the way, you can also specify dash p to provide other LLM providers and few other switches. There are not many, by the way, which is always good. Now, what you can do here, you can simply specify your OpenAI's API key in an environment variable, which is OpenAI underscore API underscore key, which is a paid option. But as we are looking to go with Ollama, so I'm just going to go to this directory, which is dot, is a hidden directory, and there should be a config file. So let me open it in the VS Code. And this is what that config.json looks like. First up, you can remove this OpenAI endpoint and then replace it with your local Ollama based endpoint, which is localhost, and the default port. If you're running Ollama at a different port, make sure to change it. And then there are different color schemes. I think they have blue and pink too, and rest of it just keep it as is. Like there's OpenAI, there's Gemini, Open Router. I'm just going to keep everything as is. You can also set this to 10 or 3, whatever you like, and I would say that just let's keep it as is everything. Okay, now let me get back to the terminal. And now in order to run this tool, all you need to do is to type Nekot, and there you go. So it has already picked up your endpoint, whatever model is running there. And now you can just press small I in order to just type any prompt like hello. You can also do control C to exit, and if you want to attach an image, you can simply do control A. You can also move around these windows through tab, as you can see, or you can press 1 2 3 4 in order to go to all 4 windows. And one bug I have encountered with this is that no matter what you do, it always prints this GPT 3.5 Turbo for me for some weird reason. I don't have any API key set or anything, or I believe it is running my Ollama based models as per logs too, which I have checked, but or maybe they have hidden some OpenAI API key within this exe and forgot. I don't know, but this is what it looks like at the moment. So I'm just going to go with it. It's not an image model, so I'm not going to check out image, but as I said, you can just press Control A in order to check out where exactly your images are. So for instance, my images are in my uh, maybe I'll just go and download directory and then check any image. Maybe I'll just drop one there. So this is the image which I have dropped. You can just select it and then you can chat with it. So there is nothing earth shattering about this tool, but another option which you can have, of course, as long as they fix some of the interactivities, because I have also seen it crashing a lot. And then of course this is not cool. I think they should really give the model name correct and pick it up properly. Plus I have also found out that it doesn't really uses multiple models, so you would have to just press Control C, go back to the terminal, and then you can switch it from there. But a good effort. I think an open source tool. I think maybe some spare time project. Hopefully this will grow because there are a lot of people who really want to work with terminal instead of GUI. Anyway, let me know if you are a terminal person and would you be using this, especially with the cloud LLMs, or what would be the features which you would require. That's it. Please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member, as that helps a lot. Thank you for all the support.